I'm excited to talk to you a little bit about intimacy therapy. That's the form of counseling that we use here at the Door of Hope. And with today and some later segments, I'm going to talk to you each time about a different portion of intimacy therapy. So it has 4 phases. And today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about phase 1, which is about being in relationships. And our context for that is how important it is for us to be in relationship. You know, that famous poem that is, "No man is an island," or in Genesis when it says that God says it's not good to be alone. And even now with our neuroscience that gives us so much information about our vagal nerve and how that resonates with other people, and how if we're healthy, we're in connection with other people. And so you've probably heard about bonding and attachment. All of that is about being in relationship. So even our biology tells us that to be healthy, we need to be in relationship. And so today I wanted to just say something quick about how do we do that? How do we stay in relationship? Sounds wonderful, but for most of us, it's hard to do all the time. So intimacy therapy has this quick way to remember how to connect with other people. And it's stop, look, and listen. So kind of like how mom and dad taught us not to cross the road, right? Before we stop, look, and listen. So that's the idea. So with other people, we want to just simply, in our busyness and in all the work that we're doing and busy with our families and busy with our jobs, is to take a moment when we see someone to just pause, stop for a second, and just give them some intentional attention. And then look. So what do we notice about them? Are they seem to be a little standoffish? Are they withdrawing more than usual? Or on the flip side, are they demanding more of our attention, kind of getting in our space? Are they somehow a little different? That works for people we know. But for example, when I go shopping, I always seem to pay attention to the checkout clerk or some mom in the store that's having a problem with her very active kids. So I just try to stop and look. What is going on with that particular person? And it might be words, so it might be verbal, and it might be nonverbal. So it might be their behavior. Are they very active? Are they lethargic? Their words. Sometimes moms in grocery stores can get very anxious with their kids and kind of get verbal, and then they see you and they get embarrassed. And so I'm going to give you a cue on that in just a minute. But then the other one, so stop, look, and then listen. So just use some kind of a phrase to engage that person. So if it's a friend that I'm usually used to being in touch with, but all of a sudden they seem to kind of disappear, then I might contact them and say, you know, I've just kind of been aware that I've missed you lately. What's going on? So just some kind of a connection to let them tell you their story. With the mom in the grocery store, I usually say, boy, you know, kids get so excited about all the things that they see at the grocery store. Being a mom is tough, and it looks like you're really working hard at it. So again, just some kind of an authentic connection to let that person know that you're aware of them, that you're there, that you're paying attention, and you're also implicitly giving the invitation to tell more about what's going on with them. So that's how we engage other people and care for other people. But we also have to care for ourselves. So we can apply that same stop, look, and listen to ourselves. So every day it's very good for us to stop, take a moment, take a deep breath, have a little time for some self-reflection, do it intentionally, look back at the day, see how the day has been. Have I been frenetic? Have I been lethargic today? Have I taken an afternoon nap when I should have been working at the house? Being aware of my own emotions and my own behavior, and then listen to myself. Let myself tell my own story to myself about what's happening and what's going on in my life that might need a little tune-up and might need me reaching out to someone else so that I can be in relationship with someone else. But that self-awareness first allows me to be in a better spot to connect with someone else. So that's just a real quick rundown. We will have a PDF on the website as well with more details on this so that you can have that to look at your convenience. And then next time we'll talk about relational needs, because when I'm not doing well and my relational needs aren't being met, it's hard for me to be in relationship. So we'll talk more about that next time. I hope you found something today that was a little helpful and that will help you stay engaged in a relationship, which is when we're at our best and at the way that God has created us to be.